Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is the look at our market leading stocks via our proprietary scans for the coming session. This is going to be for Friday, the 20th of December 2013. Right now we've got kind of very few signals, and we're definitely down on volume versus yesterday. We kind of suspected that yesterday with the volume increase we kind of saw the options unraveling, and I think that's what we're seeing today with the light volume. But there are a couple features out there nonetheless. Got a downside CPS in Apple, which is definitely interesting to folks that are long puts with me. EA has an upside CPS and also a open-close deviation. We've got an open-close deviation in First Solar FSLR and a RPS to the downside in the shares of Sina. Taking a look at the financials. Financials are totally absent of signals right now. Pretty weak day in Morgan Stanley. That's down 2% below the day's open on increased volume, so that's going to make my list for tomorrow. Moving on to the energy names. Definitely better action here as far as movement goes. We've got a little bit of a bias to the buy side because we do have two upside CPS conditions. We've got one in BTU and one also in CHK. Both of them are nicely above the open. Also have the same condition kind of in ACI, nicely above the open, but that one's pulling off the high a little bit too much. Right now we're getting an RPS downside indication. Valero is notably weak today. That's more than 2.5% below the day's open, so I want to have that on my little maybe list tomorrow for just to keep an eye on. As far as the generals go, not much here in the way of signals. One contra signal in GE. Hewlett Packard's having a pretty strong day. That's 2% above the day's open, but nothing else is really sticking out at this point. Housing names, absent of signals and any deviations. Transports, not seeing too much here, mostly light volume. FedEx, still following on with a little bit of volume after earnings, but very little movement away from the VWAP or from the day's open. The commodity names, U.S. Steel's got an upside CPS. That's 3.5% above the day's open on 1.5 times typical volume at this point in the day. And as you can see from the overall balance here, we're definitely biased to the buy side. Got contra signals in double G, ACH, and ABX, so we could see a little bit of a bounce in these gold names tomorrow. Gold itself, the commodity, is getting hit very hard today, following through on a downside break after the Fed announcement yesterday. All right, folks. As always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.